When your legs don't work like they used to before. Mm. And I can't sweep you off of your feet. Mm. Mm. Nah, I woke up this morning, humming the song, thinking out loud. I'm wearing my glasses because I feel by your response. And I don't want you to see my eyes. I want to hide. I want to hide from you. I don't want you to see me. Okay, I got to pull this together. I got to pull this together. Okay, look. When beauty feels like a burden, there's a part of the beautiful woman's journey that almost no one sees. People see the face, the glow, the attention she gets, but they don't see the pressure. They don't see the distortion, and they don't see the way beauty can be a kind of weight she never asked to carry. Because at first, beauty feels like a blessing, People are kind, doors open, strangers smile, and the world seems soft. But over time, something shifts. The niceness becomes noise, the attention becomes expectation, the special treatment becomes suspicion, and the inauthenticity becomes exhausting. She starts to notice that people aren't responding to her, they're responding to the idea of her, the fantasy, the projection, the image. And slowly, quietly, she begins to feel trapped inside a body that the world keeps misreading. And she thinks to herself, she says, well, if this is what beauty brings, why does it feel so heavy? You know, she feels guilty for struggling because everyone tells her she's privileged, and she feels ashamed for feeling lonely because everyone assumes she's adored. That's the world she lives in. It's the world I was raised in by my highly attractive mother. Okay. And that's why the tears. because I'm healing here in Avalon myself. So she feels confused because she's surrounded by attention, but she's starving for connection. That was my mom. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it from day one. I saw it before I had the words to even talk about it. I felt it. And she feels ugly, not because of how she looks, but because of how beauty has been handled around her. And here's the truth that she's never been told, all right? But I'm telling it to you right here. Beauty is not the burden. No, no. The world's immaturity is. Beauty is not the deformity, the reaction to it is. She's not hurting because she's beautiful. She's hurting because she's sensitive. And the world treats her beauty like a mask instead of a doorway. Yeah. She's hurting because people they meet her appearance, but they never meet her inner life. She's hurting because she's praised for the surface and ignored for the depth. And if she's a gentle soul, if she's not built for cynicism or diva energy or emotional armor, then the pressure of being beautiful can feel like a slow erosion of her sweet spirits. I'm sorry if this is heavy for some of you right now. I don't want to hide it and make nice. It's heavy for me. And you've got to see my eyes. Eyes are the windows of the soul. You got to see when my eyes get red. I love my Sofia Vergara glasses. You know, I don't pick up my bass and perform without them. But there's a time when those glasses have to come off, you know? And believe me, it's just as hard for me to get real as it is for you. And down deep, of course, that's, maybe one of the reasons I'm doing this. Yeah. So she starts to see traits in herself that she never wanted: the hardness, the suspicion, the guardedness, especially, I think, the guardedness. She doesn't want to be guarded. She's open. Yeah. She was as a child until somebody. The exhaustion, she wonders, is this who I'm becoming? No, it's not who she's becoming. It's who she's protecting. There is a stage in a beautiful woman's awakening when she realizes my beauty is not the problem. The environment around is. And that's the turning point. All right. That's when she stops blaming herself. That's when she stops shrinking. And that's when she stops apologizing for her presence. And that's when she stops absorbing the world's projections as if they were her own flaws. We don't do that anymore. All right, that's stopping right now. That's going to stop right here and now. You're not carrying their stuff anymore. It doesn't belong to you. It belongs to them. It's not their, not your problem. No, but it is. And she begins to reclaim her beauty as something governed by her inner life, not by the world's expectations. Hmm. This is the stage, yeah, when she learns to walk differently. Life is a runway, isn't it? Okay, not anymore. Not as an object, not as a prize, not as a threat, not as a fantasy, but as a woman with presence, dignity, clarity, compassion. Believe me, this is where the real struggle will be because the divas are teaching us to go at it a little differently. But I'm saying take the route of compassion. Doesn't that really fit with where your heart has always been? And believe me, that will represent your unique heart spirit, not what the other ones are telling you need to do and look like and perform to somebody else's tune. Yeah, I won't go through the whole thing, but I love Shakespeare and I quote it. And there's one, Polonius said, no, not Polonius. This is Hamlet's talking to Guildenstern, and he takes the flute and he wants to uncover the thing that's hidden that they're doing. And he says, "Oh, give me the flute. Let's say, hey, look, yeah, man, can you play it?" And they say, "No, no, I don't know it. Please play. It's as easy as lying." He said, "Govern its advantages with your fingers, give it breath, and it'll discourse most eloquent music. No, my lord, I know no touch of it. Well, why, look ye now how unworthy a thing you make of me. You'd play upon me, seem to know my stops. Pluck out the heart of my mystery, sound me from my lowest, oh, to the top of my compass. Much music, excellent voice, in this little organ, yet cannot you make it speak, Splud? You think that I'm more easy to be played than a pipe? Well, you call me what instrument you will, though you can fret me, you cannot play upon me." Ah, I learned that some years ago. I didn't understand why, but maybe it was for you. So they're not going to play upon you anymore. They're not going to seem to know your stops. They're not going to pluck out the heart of your mystery. And they're not going to sound you from your lowest note to the top of your compass. Why? Because there's excellent music in that little voice of yours. And here in Avalon, now we're not going to play you. We're going to let you learn how to play. Play, Play, and have fun for the first time in your life. And if you need to cry, cry. If you need to weep, weep. You need to let it out, let it out. I just did. And it's scary. I got to tell you, I review my videos before I publish them, and sometimes I do them 3 or 4 times until I think they hit the sweet spot. But this one's going to kick my ass. Oh yeah, this one kicks my ass. But I'm going to let you see it, and I don't care what anybody says. I'm just going to let it come out because it needs to be said. It needs to be seen. And it may not be as professional as some of the others that are out there, but hey, I'm Sicilian, I'm emotional. So you need to be seen, you need to walk with that presence, dignity, clarity, compassion, and sovereignty. Sovereignty. Because you can't have sovereignty without compassion, can you? What are you standing on? Bitterness? That one's going to crumble. It's going to bring the whole house down, but not ours. Okay. So beauty becomes quiet, beauty becomes grounded, and beauty becomes hers again. And the right world, meets her differently. And if you're in this stage, and if you're feeling the tension between privilege and pain, between admiration and isolation, and that means you too, Melania. I hate to think of it on that level. Oh, God. Between being seen and being misunderstood. Yeah, bullied. Hmm. Because that's how it turns. That's what it looks like inside, folks, for these ladies. Once it goes behind the doors, it's in private. And let's not talk about Iran and Iraq. What the beauty goes through there. We haven't even begun to open that thing up yet. There, where the men are really got you under lock and key, and no one will ever know. And if they do, they might stone you instead of him. God, I don't want to go there. Well, you're not alone. You're not broken, and you're not ugly. You're awakening. And you're stepping into a kind of beauty that can't be taken from you, used against you, or distorted by anyone else. It's the kind of beauty that grows from the inside out, the kind of beauty that belongs to your inner life, the kind of beauty that finally feels like freedom. Oh, man, I'm glad I got that out. Listen, pray that I can respond to the beauty, the inner beauty that I'm feeling. It's a little overwhelming because it's been locked in so many hearts for so long. And it's hard sometimes to receive it because it's touching me. So, anyhow, with that, I want to say come back soon and share your wisdom with others and feel at home here and let your hair down. And until the next time I see you, remain in peace.